All right, so we are day 29 out of 30. We got to Cooper River Boatyard May 11th. Today is June 10th.
Yep.
We splash tomorrow, but we wanted to take 2 minutes at the end of our 1 month of time on the hard, just to give you a rundown of what we think of the boatyard. It's our second time here, so we already love it, but we want to share with you guys what the boatyard looks like, the perks, the benefits, everything else, and kind of just do a quick walkthrough so y'all know.
Yep. So, Cooper River Boatyard, which is on the Cooper River in Charleston, South Carolina. So it is probably the most catamaran-friendly boatyard that you'll ever find. This part of the South, anyways. But they're also great with monohulls. They are great with crawlers. They are great with center consoles. They are just very well put together for any and all vessels. So Tammy's got a good picture of the rigging and the crane. So not like a traditional boatyard. We haul out with a crane here. Every boat hauls out with the crane here. They don't have a what do you call it, a basin or whatever for the travel lift, right?
Right.
So so they haul you out with the crane, and then they suspend you, and then they decide if they're going to grab you with a travel lift, which they have too, and or if they're going to grab you with it's like a little truck unit. Most of the catamarans get hooked on with that little truck unit. You know, you don't, for you catamaran owners, you don't have all those slings sliding up and down your two hulls, right? So, again, the guys are just really efficient, and they know their job and they do it well.
Yep.
I really don't have any complaints
No,
at all
no.
of Cooper River Boatyard.
Well, I attached some video of snippets of us being hauled out and then hauled back in.
Yeah.
And so this is the dock that they come in on. So they ask us to tie up typically on the port side. No, starboard side. Starboard side. And so we tied up on the starboard side. We tied up at the very back of the dock, way back there. They come in, they gradually walk us forward. Once the crane has this in the water, they come over here, they walk the boat up forward, then they crane us out, and we'll eventually show you the travel lift as we're walking around. But yeah, the staff here has been really kind, really friendly, very supportive.
Yeah.
It's a really clean yard. As you can see, there's garbage cans everywhere.
Super organized.
Yeah, look at this.
Like, you know, they even take care of their random lines. You know, it's just, yeah.
A clean boat is a happy boat. Same with the boatyard. A clean boatyard is a happy boatyard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, garbage cans that get emptied daily around here. There's gravel through here. There's cement pad as well. Here's a couple of their pieces of equipment.
Yep. You know, I think
He uses this to move stands with.
like their one travel lift is, I want to say it's a little older, right?
But it works.
Their other, yeah, it works fantastic, right? And they use it for the smaller boats, right? So I mean, you're not lifting, 20 tons,
Yeah.
right? But I mean, their other equipment is just, it's serviced, it's clean, yeah, it's really good. The guys take really good care of it.
Yeah. One of the other perks to this boatyard, Cooper River Boatyard, is Zimmerman's Marina is right here. So Cooper River Boatyard is a do-it-yourself boatyard.
Yeah.
It's a do-it-yourself.
Do-it-yourself friendly boatyard.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did all the work ourselves. We did have a situation with our exhaust.
Yes.
That you'll see that in a different video, so I'm not going to go on and on about that. But we had a question and we were looking for an answer. We're like, there's got to be an easier way to do this, or there's got to be some way of doing it. So Zimmerman's, which is actually right across from our boat, we walked over and we're like, hey, do y'all have a hack for this? Like, do you work on exhaust hoses? Do you have a hack for this? Because we've been lifting and lugging
and pulling
our guts out, and it was horrible. So the manager, Wolfie, came over and said, yeah, just kind of brute force. And him and another gentleman that had a boat here, one of them pulled, one of them pushed with you, and I was in the head pushing, and the exhaust went right in within seconds. And it was brilliant. We would never have been able to do it.
Yeah, and the other trawler owner had literally just done his exhaust hoses the year before. Yeah. So that's Eric off of Fiddler's Green.
Yeah, and he had an exhaust change.
Yeah.
Or not exhaust change. Prop change. No, a shaft. Yeah, exactly. And they took care of that repair.
Yeah, they handled like all the shipping and stuff and logistics.
Within days it was done, and he was back in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah, Zimmerman. So if you need marine service in the Charleston area, there you go. There's that. Super nice people. Couldn't ask for a better boatyard with them right across the way from us. And there's a little bit of everything. There's power boats, there's houseboats, there's our little nice trawler over there.
Yeah.
And yes, those that see our truck, we are a travel agent. You know, feel free to give a call if you want to go on a vacation. Shameless plug.
Yep.
And then we got cats. There is a lot of cats. When we had our catamaran Dragonfly, we did the repair here as well. We were actually right about where this the CF40 is where we were in the yard. But so we'll walk down here. We'll show you the paint area. And we didn't use the paint area for ours because we weren't spraying. But again, here's a nice CNC. We had one of those a few years back.
Yeah, great boats.
Great boats, yes.
Sail and point, amazing. Really, really good.
There's painting.
Yeah.
Do it yourself. Yeah. And this is your spray area.
Somebody got some new sail drives.
Oh, yep. There's always something going on. There's sail drives going on, you know, which we've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. So, second star from St. John, New Brunswick. Fun fact, I was born in Moncton, New Brunswick. There you go. Anyway, so they are getting sprayed, I would imagine, at some point, because this is the spray area. Yeah. They just had this wonderful copperish paint put on, which is really cool looking. But
it reminds me of VC17 that we used to use in the Great Lakes for freshwater, but I want to say it's copper coat, but I'm not super familiar with the product. So
not me neither.
But anything copper based is going to work really, really well.
Yeah,
I guarantee it.
Anyway, this is where they put you to avoid the wind, typically.
She's real pretty.
She's a big girl. She's nice. Now, with the do-it-yourself yard, you do have a kind of do-it-yourself toilet, and you have an outside porta-john. But it works, you know.
And I mean, we could have used well, if you have a pump out head, if you had a jug of water, you could just use the head on your boat, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's.
I don't mind using the porta potty. It is what it is. It's
And
clean. It's clean. It's.
I mean, at the end of the day now, and the wind's kind of blowing the door open, but.
So there's their. That's your larger travel lift. Yeah, that's the bigger travel lift. And again, works like a champ. So we'll be in that tomorrow for us. I do believe we'll be in that one.
Yep.
And there's all their stands. Again, look at their blocks are all nicely organized. Their wood, their stand shelves, their actual stands, organized on pallets based on size. You couldn't ask for a nicer, neater, cleaner boatyard. Let's just do a quick scan here. Yep. And again, you're not seeing a lot of garbage laying around.
There's a stack of ladders that the boatyard has that are first come, first serve.
Yep.
So you don't even have to worry about, when you're on the hard and you're up in the air, right? How am I going to get on and off my boat easy?
Yep.
They provide you with a ladder.
Yeah. Yep.
And from what I can tell, there's more than enough ladders for everybody to go around, because we've had our ladder strapped to the back of our boat like all these other boats.
Yes.
For a month.
Yes, exactly.
And nobody said anything.
Yep. So this is the first side of the boatyard. We're going to hit pause as we get back to the truck, load up the truck. Quickly, there's a gate here that we have to go out. There is a pedestrian gate over in the corner, over here. Everything is locked. In order to get in and out, you need to use a phone app called Vault. They set you up with the access. So it's a very secure boatyard as far as in and out. They track who's in and out. Very responsible boatyard.
Yeah.
Very
we've
responsible.
left materials, tools,
Oh, yes.
equipment, our own pads, and all that stuff. I mean, if anything, good boat owners are good boat owners, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, if we're not using something and somebody needs something, we're going to lend it to them to make their life easier.
Yep.
That's the pay it forward.
Yep.
Right? So, we've never had anybody touch anything in our boatyard without anybody asking us.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's good boatyard security,
Yep.
but it's also great owners
Yes.
that come to this boatyard as well, right?
And you can work until, so we looked at a few boatyards, and some of them close at 5 like the gates actually shut and locked at 5 o'clock for work. We were here until 8 o'clock last night.
Yep.
And many times during the course of the month.
Yep.
We were here until 8:30 working away to get this done.
If you want to start work at 3 a.m. to beat the heat and stuff, then
Come on in.
Yep,
Set up a light.
they know you're in and out. All they ask is because of insurance that you don't stay on board.
Exactly.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
You know, you can work 16-hour days if you want. It's
They power. We're hooked up to 50 amp. They have 30 amp, and they have regular extension cord 110s.
Yep.
So yeah, it's everything that you need.
Yeah.
Get the job done.
Every spot has a hose. I want to say not every spot has a hose. We used our own, right?
Yep.
Though
this one did have one. Yep.
Yeah, our neighbor has a hose strung out. I don't know if it's his or not, but yeah, I mean, you can't really.
And when you're taking a break, it's fun to watch the dolphins and the seals, or the otters. The dolphins and the otters play in here.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes you just need a break. Let's check on the power here super quickly. So this is ours. And it wasn't long enough because we are here and we have run across. Ours ends here and they knew that, so they wouldn't have got an extension for us to run over to the power. Again,
No charge.
No charge. Awesome boatyard service. They're like, yep, let me hook you up. And they hooked us up. There's your connections there. There's your 110. And there's, there's another one down there. There's a couple over on the other side of the catamaran back there.
Yep.
And yeah, just.
And they're happy to do all the connections. Like you messing with your own boat stands, right? And
rightfully so.
It's a little sketchy anyways half the time, right? But they just, you get busy and you get sidetracked and tired, and next thing you know an accident happens, right? So they insist on moving your boat stands if you need your stands moved. Again, they take the responsibility of hooking up your power to the main box, so they know what's going on there. Yeah.
So we're gonna we'll sign off right now. We'll do a pause, and then we're gonna drive over to the other side, and then we'll jump back on the other side, and you can see part 2 of Cooper River Boatyard.
Yep.
See you soon. All right, so we're here on side 2 of the marina.
Yeah.
And
see, this is probably a little longer storage, for lack of a better word, right? If you're going to be here for the season, like if you're hauling out for hurricane season, they would probably bring it over to this yard.
Yeah. Just over, it was kind of back there. So it just past the dumpster that is back there, so not far. And there's your smaller travel lift. So we'll start on this side.
Yeah.
Mass storage. Both sides. So there's your small travel lift. There's a mast or two, at least one over there. It's in for storage. Then power boats. It's a newer looking trawler, I think. Something, I don't know. Interesting.
It's an older trawler. You can care of it.
Yeah. So anyway, this is second side. The office is over here. They got different boats, again, convertibles, sail, power, racing boats, catamarans, just a little bit of everything here as well. And then over here is their offices and their restrooms. So they actually have showers here. So if you get doing a big job, then
like the day we were covered in black bottom paint.
yes, or the couple years before when we were covered in resin.
Yeah.
Because it happened.
All right, we're back. So when you take too many cameras or too many videos
On your phone, and you'll take them off. You're out of the storage space. We're on James's phone now. So yes, restrooms are there.
There.
Yeah. And I think they're open. Maybe we'll go do a quick tour. They're clean. They're nice. I can't remember. I don't think there was a password or anything to be able to get in.
I don't think so.
I'll stick my head in and make sure there's nobody in there.
Again, extremely well organized and clean boatyard. The only mess is from the owners, honestly. But,
I can't invite you in,
that's fine.
but
I'll
I
wait
can
out
invite the rest of the people in. So this is the women's bathroom. And you got your individual stalls. And then you've got a shower. So again, it's basic, but it's all you need. Shampoo and conditioner, there's a light, little place to sit. It's air conditioned, which on hot muggy days in South Carolina is a blessing. And yeah, so it's, hey, all you need in a pinch. Get the dirt off before you go home. And yeah, so that's the bathroom. Or as they say in a marine world, that's the head. And I would imagine the guys are about the same.
Yeah, very clean.
Yes, very, very clean. Just like the whole boatyard.
Yeah.
And nobody's in the office because it's after hours, but we'll do a walk by.
Guys get around with the golf carts.
They do, yep. So this is the office here. Brandon works the desk. Travis is your main contact for yard related stuff. Here is your information. We do highly recommend you give them a call and you work with them. And great fellas to work with, great yard to work with.
Very responsive.
Very responsive. I had an issue where you were at work and you were working nights or something, and I had to have this scaffolding lowered, and you can't do that by yourself. So I'm like, guys, can you come over and give me a hand, blah blah blah. And they came right over, they gave me a hand doing it, not a problem. Travis has given us lots of tips and tricks. Brandon's been very helpful with scheduling everything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And I mean, I never really want to reach out to people after hours, but you know, you get done and you think of something, you think, oh, I should send him a text so that I don't forget. Thinking that, you know, he'll answer back in the morning or whatever the case may be. Nope, he answers back right away.
yep. Yeah,
And
very responsive.
Of course, then you feel like an ass because you bothered somebody at 8 o'clock at night.
Right.
But yeah, they just definitely the extra mile.
Yeah.
And you know, no, we don't own stock in this boatyard.
Well, no, we're not being
Only-
sponsored or anything else. We paid full price just like anybody else. But we love a good boatyard.
Yeah.
And it's a good boatyard. It's clean. It's efficient. You can do your own work. Or this one here, Dreamcatcher. So we were chatting with, not Sunny, Junie. Junie, and I'll put his information into the comments. So Junie is a contractor outside of the boatyard, and you can have contractors come in and work on your vessel depending on what it is. At a fee. Just like every other boatyard. But Junie's been working on this boat, and she is gorgeous. So the teak work, he was working on a teak. I'm not sure if he did paint on this one or not, but he is a painter as well. But check out the teak on this and the detail and the gloss on that. So we had questions about the teak and about painting and stuff like that. And Travis is like, go ask Junie. You know, he's over there. He'll know. He'll have an answer for you potentially. And so we came over and we chatted with Junie, and he gave us the information that we needed for teak work, because that's my next project, is all the teak.
Yep.
And it's just like true form for boatyard. Here's your information, you know, God bless, have a good day, and good luck with it.
Yeah.
And he took the time, he came off the boat and showed us the product that he's using and everything else. And yeah, super thrilled. So if you want somebody to paint your boat, that's what he does. If you need some help with your teak work, that's what he does. And we'll put his contact information in the context as well, because it all goes around. You just play it forward. So but yeah, so at the end of the day, another secured gate, travel lift, storage, and yeah, anything else to say?
No, just yeah, we splash tomorrow.
Yay!
Another successful. Yeah, really happy with the progress that we made.
Yes.
Just one step closer, right?
Yep. So we'll see you all tomorrow for the video on splashing.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah, and then we head over to our dock.
Yay. And then we relax for the weekend.
Absolutely.
Feet up, beer in hand, nothing going on.
Not going anywhere.
Yep.
Just
All right.
sit on the backyard and do nothing. Watch the water.
Watch the fish jump.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone.